watch this. Mr. Philip is here, passing my guard. And you gotta understand that by the time all this happens, all of this should be out, okay? Right, he passed my guard somehow. I'm here and I begin to set up lapels here. Look, I go here and I get the far leg raiser right here, okay? I'm keeping his elbow controlled here because it's hard for him to take it out. And what I'm doing is that I pull the lapel past my knee. This is gonna kind of hurt your wrist. You can still do it. This gives you really good leverage here. And if you notice, I'm spurring, okay? I'm not doing this. I have no power here. Here, I have my whole leg engaged, and I can go, and I can extend it, okay? What it does is that it pulls his shoulder. For those of you with longer lapels, I could even bring it up, pull this, and even get it more extended. I prefer to keep my leg flexed so it doesn't cut into my knee, okay? Because that doesn't feel good. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna frame his hip, I'm gonna scoop my hip into him, I'm gonna crunch up, and I'm gonna take that over this way here, this here. I'm gonna immediately already know that I'm going for the mount. And look from here what I got. Potentially a key lock right here. And I already had that in my head before I even fed that lapel. So we're here, it's passing, look. I pull this thing out, look, I roll up. Look at it, right there. You see how he rocks? I can rock. Rock. And I got to the mount. That's all I want you guys to do. How are you gonna do it? Very simple. You're here, take this lapel, and I want you to pull it out as much as you can. Because what's great is that here you have a good control. I need you to feed it from about here, elbows in, and then you can go like this. Go, whoop. Okay, clamp down on this. Your right foot on the mat. Right foot on the mat, and I'm gonna scoot into him. See how he tilts him? And this is not going up now. It's going in the direction of the tension. Here. And I need to move my bottom leg out. See how I have this right here still? And I mount. From here, if he tries to defend that arm, it's fantastic. I can go here, I can go here. I can begin to get Kimura's here. He hides that arm. Look, pull that lapel through. Okay, for a razor, pull it out. You know what's, yeah, pull it out here, Kimura him. But let's say if he stayed like this, you know, and I realized also, I can go for an omoplata razor. So I go here, and he keeps his arm bent, and he goes to his knees, okay? Okay? From here, he tries to roll out of it slowly over your left shoulder. You go right back into that razor. So, keeping it bent, leaning it back, reeling it in, making it straight. Okay? And all that happened off of the far leg razor, reversal of sweep. Hey Jerry, what's the difference between a reversal and a sweep? Exactly my answer too. I think a reversal is when you're, I think a sweep typically refers to when you're on guard. Yes. So reversal. Do you get points for a reversal? If I just did this.
No, that's not a
Do you get
reversal.
advantage for it or no?
What is that?
I mean, that's not a score.
It's not a score. It's
It's
just a reversal,
The only
right?
score you get right now is because you're in side control when you hold it.
But I didn't pass the guard,
Right.
so I don't get a
So it's a
score.
reversal, no points.
Yeah, you
There's no
don't,
points.
you don't get.
Okay, but you know what? I'd rather be here.
But you could go right to knee on belly.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Then drop it, then go to get your points.
yeah.
Would
Alright,
they give you
so-
an advantage?
Yeah,
It
if you
depends
keep
on the
moving or
rep.
something.
Yeah.
But the point is, I'm not on the bottom anymore. So, aside from that, look, I pulled out his lapel, and I want to bring it up this way. See what it does with his shoulder here, okay? From here, I keep my elbows tight, and I'm gonna rock. Up. Bring it down. This elbow needs to get into the hip here. Because here I'm gonna scoop my hip in and keep his arm trapped here. Because now I'm gonna kick it, open the knee, and move his hip out this way. As I go here, I let go here, and I go, oops, right here. As I land, and I'm begin to attack his arm here. Because maybe here I even get this, he pulls his elbow in. I keep this elbow here, 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 and I go to the mouth. Do another angle. Here. So pull this out. Look. The reason why I want to pull this out is because what's nice about here is that even if I get this hand deep, I can begin to save my arm, okay? And even if he tries to really isolate this arm right here, isolate this arm, okay? From here, I can begin to pull this back and slide this in here. Look. Maybe this will work if you catch him off balance, because you're pulling their shoulder. You're pulling their shoulder back, okay? However, just work on the razor, the leg razor. Razor just means that it's cutting into either the knee pit or the elbow pit. So I go here, okay? And I remember, I'm feeding it like this. If you're here, you're not gonna grab right here. And look, I'm gonna pull it out this way here. And I'm gonna go whoop, whoop, wrong leg. Here, frame that hip. Because he's trying to isolate that arm still. Keep it isolated. Look, from here, I'm gonna lift my hip up, and I'm gonna push him away. Look, this slides in very nicely here. And I kind of get here, turn my, yeah, right there. Yes.
Did you just switch legs? Was that the same leg you've been doing?
I first did the right one, but I went to the left. To the inside is the near one, far one. Okay, I did the far one. You could do either one. I just realized that when I do the far one, because this is the near, I have the option to go in both directions. When I do the near, it's more so in that direction, because I can't get enough torque going that way, okay? So I can go here, okay? And then I can finish this maybe. You pull that arm through. Keep it bent. See, I'm pulling it so that he has to defend it. From here now. Pull it. Keep it bent. Lean it back. Reeling it in. Make it straight. Alright? Try it with the far leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Keep it in there.